well. It looks like justice for Stewart will finally be served. What is this ogre doing in my house?
Want to talk, that's all.
You want to talk about what? No, don't tell me. It would be Kendall's sentencing, would that be it? Don't worry, I'll be there. Couldn't keep me away for all the world.
Well, it's a little early for champagne, but why not? I assume you're here to congratulate us? Adam and I are engaged.
Well, I see you're anxious to get to your cell. You know, Kendall, I could have bought you more time. I could have scheduled the sentencing for weeks from now.
So we can drag this on even longer? No. I want to get this over with once and for all. Where is she?
Interrogation. She's in with Liza.
I don't care if she's in with the Pope. You are not saying another word, and that's final.
You're speechless. So was I when Adam proposed, but I swear, today, right now, the world has never felt so perfect.
Okay, no. We mustn't let our euphoria blind us to Zach's plight. He's just been dealt a devastating blow. He thinks maybe Kendall will be lost to him forever.
I heard. How is she handling it?
I want to talk to you alone.
Come on, I think it's a beautiful day. Why don't you go and cut some hydrangea out of the front lawn? And thank you. Yes. Oh, stunning, isn't she? Yeah, well, what do you want to talk to me about? As if I didn't already know.
I need your help. With my wife.
Mom, please don't make this harder than it already is.
I'm making it harder. Kendall, you confessed to murder. The sentencing is today.
I thought it would be easier for everyone if we just got it out of the way.
Kendall, I had a plane standing by. A plane to whisk you and Ian and Spike away from here, out of the country, to a safe place.
I know.
Well, what happened?
I couldn't do it. Not to Zach, not to Ryan, especially not to the boys.
Oh, you were not thinking about the boys. What? Because if you had been thinking about the boys, you would have been long gone by now. You would be holding them and reading to them and singing them to sleep. But instead, you're leaving them without their mother.
No, I'm leaving them with their fathers. They need each other.
And what about what I need? We've talked about this. Okay, you listen to me, Kendall. It's not too late. This can be undone.
Mom, I am guilty, okay? It's over.
It doesn't have to be. There is still a little time before the sentencing. You can run.
No.
Please, let me help.
You really want to help me?
You know I do more than anything in the world.
And right now, please go home and be with my sons. Hold them, read to them, and sing them to sleep.
But you're due in court.
I don't want you there.
Well, of course I'm going to be there. I'm a character witness.
No, not anymore. I'm having you taken off the list.
That's ridiculous. I'm your mother. And I love you.
And I love you. Which is exactly why I want to spare you all of this.
I can handle it.
Okay, Mom, I can't. All right? If I take one look at you in that room, I'm gonna lose it. I know I am. Please, just be with my boys. Just knowing that you're with them, it'll give me some peace. And I could really use some of that right now.
Do you know what you're asking? For me not to be there when you need me most.
It's torture. But you're Erica Kane, right? You can brave anything out.
And so can you. And don't you ever forget that.
I must say I'm surprised that the sentencing was today.
Kendall wants this nightmare to be over.
The guilt finally getting to her, is it?
This is what she wanted for Stuart, his family, and for our kids.
Well, kind of, Kendall, to think of us.
Well, maybe now you can think of Kendall. Stuart wouldn't want this. He wasn't vindictive. He was kind and gentle, and he was full of hope. And that's what I want for Kendall, some hope for the future, that she can see her kids again.
Well, Kendall robbed our family of its heart and its soul. And I'm going to see to it that she pays.
She is paying, Adam, every day, just not with her life.
Says who?
Do you remember how this whole thing started? One man, his greed, his bottom line. You almost killed my son.
Yeah. Well, I've apologized for that. But Kendall didn't almost kill Stuart. She succeeded. She came by here with murder in her heart and shot my brother in the back.
Kendall came by here to shoot you.
Everything okay in here?
I'll never forgive myself for the part I played in Stuart's death, but I won't forgive Kendall.
And I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm asking for her life.
My father wouldn't want Kendall to die, Uncle Adam.
Please, think about little Ian and little Spike and how horrible that would be for them.
How did it go?
She doesn't want me in court. She wants me to be with the boys.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
My daughter is going to be sentenced to life or worse. If one of your children were in trouble like this, you know as well as I do, you would do anything in your power to protect them as best you could.
I'm so sorry about what you're going through here, Erica.
But you can't do anything to help.
Ultimately, it's Kendall's decision. If you need me, I'll be upstairs. Okay?
God, I hate this. Feeling so helpless.
I hear you. I hear you. They won't let me at the sentencing either.
Brian, what are we gonna do?
Nothing.
Zach, obviously Kendall is just not thinking clearly. We have to help her. We have to fight. We have to make her see reason.
The only thing I want to do right now is see my wife.
Can't believe this is it.
What do you mean?
The last time we'll be alone without bars between us.
This won't be the last time we won't let it be.
Zach, I need you to do me a favor.
Anything.
Later in the courtroom, I don't want you to look at me.
What are you talking about?
I want to remember these eyes. These are the eyes that married me, that laughed with me, watched our children breathe with me. I need to remember these eyes, please.
Okay.
You're gonna have a great life, Zach.
Stop saying that.
And I'm so lucky to have been a part of it.
Best part. Now you gotta do me a favor. Don't give up on me. I know you didn't close to it. And I'm gonna prove it.
Zach,
No goodbyes. Not today.
Please continue, Mr. Slater.
continue, yes. Of course we'll continue. Have to, right? Can I ask you a question? You have a family? You got kids?
As a matter of fact, I do.
It's the best, isn't it? Maybe you understand them, and I know when I married Kendall over here, I thought I loved her with all my heart. And turns out I was wrong. Because when she gave birth to those two boys, I loved her more. Great mother. Incredible mother. She loved those kids so much. Wild abandon. She'd do anything for them. And those two boys, they've been through a lot. And if it hadn't been for Kendall, they wouldn't be here right now. And I know that's not what we hear. I know. I get it. And I'm not asking you anything. I'm just wanting you to understand a little bit, you know. You say you have kids yourself, so you must know how it feels, how it would feel if somebody just took one of them away from you. And not because it was time or because some horrible accident, but because of someone's greed. So you think that kind of greed would put a gun in anyone's hand. And that's why Kendall was there that night. Not because she wanted to kill somebody, but because she was grieving for her boy.
My father was happy and loving and hopelessly optimistic. He saw the good in everything and everyone. He was also extremely forgiving.
I've always believed in an eye for an eye. But my nephew was right. While a lethal injection might make my day, that's not what Stuart would have wanted. The fact is, that bullet wasn't meant for Stuart. My brother is dead because of me, because of my mistakes. And I will feel the guilt every day for the rest of my life. I can't bring Stuart back, but I can honor his memory by carrying out his wishes. So, Your Honor, I would like to ask this court for leniency.
Stuart may have forgiven his killer. But make no mistake, I do not.